Hello everyone, I'm Bhavna Singh. Welcome back to Incytonomics. So let's start the topic for today without a further ado. In this video, we are going to look at the concept of cost output elasticity and the output elasticity of inputs. Okay, so let's deep dive into the topic. First, what is cost output elasticity? Cost output elasticity. हम लोग इसको AC से हैं. So it measures the AC measures the percentage change in cost, total cost, as a result of percentage change in output. Okay, so it measures the relative change in. Let me write it here. It measures the relative change in total cost of production TC for a given relative change in change in output. Okay, so it's like 1 unit change in output, how that 1 unit change in output will affect the total cost of production. It is measured by cost output elasticity. Okay, so when you expand this term, you can write it like this: del C by del Q by C. Okay, so this is an expression for cost output elasticity. Okay, now as we know, marginal cost is equals to del C by del Q, and your average cost is equals to C by Q, that total cost divided by Q, and it is Q by C. So when you reciprocate this term Q by C, you will get 1 by AC. You can replace marginal cost and average cost in this formula. So you will get AC is equals to the ratio of marginal cost to the average cost. This is another formula for cost output elasticity, that AC is the ratio of marginal cost to the average cost of production. Okay. Now there are three cases of cost output elasticity. Okay. First, when marginal cost equals to average cost. So when your marginal cost is equals to average cost, then EC is equals to MC by MC equals to 1. So you can say that when your marginal cost is equals to AC, then your EC is equals to 1. That is 1% change in output will leads to the 1% change in total cost of production. Okay. So in a way ये क्या बता रहा है? CRS, constant returns to scale. That is, a firm or a producer is exhibiting constant returns to scale. Because कॉस्ट में जितना चेंज आ रहा है उतना ही टोटल आउटपुट में चेंज आ रहा है, दोनों में इक्वल चेंज आ रहा है. ओके, ये कॉस्ट क्या है? कॉस्ट ऑफ इनपुट्स, राइट. सेकंड, व्हेन मार्जिनल कॉस्ट is greater than average cost. Okay? So EC as we know is the ratio of marginal cost to average cost. And जब न्यूमरेटर बड़ा है डिनोमिनेटर से, that means this value must be greater than 1. So here EC is greater than 1. When your marginal cost outweighs your average cost, then EC is greater than 1. That means 1% change in output will result in more than 1% change in C. That means change in input. Inputs are the cost is greater than the change in outputs. So ये क्या बता रहा है? Decreasing returns to scale. Then अगर marginal cost average cost से ज़्यादा रहती है, that means firm is exhibiting decreasing returns to scale. Okay. Third, when average cost outweigh your marginal cost. In this scenario, it will like marginal cost, average cost, but your average cost is greater than marginal cost, so you will get EC lesser than 1. So in this case, EC is lesser than 1. That means 1% change in output will result in less than 1% change in C. C is the total cost of production. So total cost of production to produce 1% of output, you need less than 1% change in your cost of production or cost of inputs. So it tells us that a firm is exhibiting increasing returns to scale, IRS. Okay. We can also depict it graphically using average and marginal cost curve. Okay. So this is your average cost curve. Average cost curve. Okay. This is your marginal cost curve. Okay. ये पॉइंट है जहां पे क्या है एवरेज कॉस्ट इक्वल है मार्जिनल कॉस्ट के राइट लेट्स टेक दिस सिनेरियो ओके A B and C at point A average cost and marginal cost so your marginal cost is greater than average cost sorry average cost is greater than marginal cost right average cost is greater than marginal cost. Second B, at point B, marginal cost is equals to average cost. At point C, marginal cost is greater than average cost. Okay. Based on the Q. Here you have average cost and marginal cost. On horizontal axis, you have output. Q. Okay. Q, A, B, and C. Okay. So you can say that at point A, your average cost is greater than marginal cost. That means firm is having IRS, increasing returns to scale. And आप कैसे बता सकते हो? इसका मीनिंग ये है कि अगर फर्म यहाँ से आउटपुट इंक्रीज करती है तो उसकी कॉस्ट जो है फॉल करेगी क्योंकि ये एवरेज कॉस्ट पर क्या है डाउनवर्ड स्लोपिंग है एंड एमसी कर्व भी डाउनवर्ड स्लोपिंग है राइट सो अगर फर्म आउटपुट बढ़ाएगी तो क्या है कॉस्ट उसकी कम होती जाएगी एंड फर्म को क्या मिलेगा increasing returns. That means economies of scale. Okay. In second, at QB, जब आपका output level of output क्या है Q. At QB, your marginal cost is equal to average cost. That means at point B, your EC is equals to 1 and at point A, your EC is lesser than 1. ओके तो यहाँ पे क्या है आपकी इकोनॉमीज इज इक्वल्स टू योर डिसइकोनॉमीज तो जितना कॉस्ट में चेंज आ रहा है उतना ही आउटपुट में चेंज आ रहा है नाउ एट पॉइंट सी योर ईसी इज ग्रेटर देन 1 बिकॉज मार्जिनल कॉस्ट इज ग्रेटर देन एवरेज कॉस्ट एंड यहाँ पे क्या है ये अपवर्ड स्लोपिंग है दैट मीन्स जैसे अगर आप प्रोडक्शन बढ़ाओगे क्यू में चेंज करोगे क्यू को इंक्रीज करोगे तो आपकी कॉस्ट भी इंक्रीज होगी एंड प्रोपोर्शनेटली हायर okay your cost will rise more proportionately than the change in output okay because marginal cost curve and average cost curve is upward sloping okay so here your firm is exhibiting diseconomies of scale okay so you can depict this cost output elasticity using this graph okay now we'll look at the second concept output elasticity of inputs Okay. So we denote it like EO. Okay. It is the ratio of percentage change in Q as a result of percentage change in inputs. Okay. And हमारे केस में inputs क्या है? Labor and capital. Our inputs are labor and capital. Okay. So individually, first we'll talk about output elasticity of labor. Output elasticity of labor. EL. Okay. So EL is equals to the ratio of percentage change in Q as a result of percentage change in L. Okay. So it measures relative change in level of output as a result of relative change in labor employment. Okay. So जब आप इसे expand करोगे, you can write it like this: EL is equals to del Q by del L, L by Q. Okay, जो कि normal elasticity के formula में हम लोग इस तरीके से करते हैं. Okay, and as we know that MPL is equals to del Q by del L, and your APL is equals to Q by L. Okay, and यहाँ पे क्या है? L by Q. So we can substitute here. So your EL is equals to MPL by APL, right? because जब आप इसको reciprocate करोगे L by Q, then it becomes 1 by APL, right? So when you substitute MPL and APL and EL, you will get this new formula for output elasticity of labor. Okay. So your output elasticity of labor is the ratio of EL is the ratio of EL is the ratio of marginal productivity of labor and the average productivity of labor. And you can also depict it graphically. So this black line is the APL. Okay. This green line is your MPL. जब आप कर्व ड्रॉ करोगे तो आपको इस तरीके से कर्व मिलेंगे. ओके. So in this case we have three scenarios again. First, when MPL is equals to APL, then EL is equals to 1. Second, when MPL is greater than APL, then EL is greater than 1. Third scenario, when MPL is lesser than APL. In this scenario, EL is lesser than 1. Okay. So you can say that, just wait. We can make these three scenarios here. Okay. A, B, and C. So at A, MPL is greater than APL. At B, MPL is equals to APL, and at C, APL is greater than MPL or MPL is lesser than APL. APL is greater than MPL. So you can say that at A, EL is equals to, at A, EL is greater than 1. At B, EL is equals to 1. And at C, EL is lesser than 1. What does this imply? First let me label MPL, APL. Okay. So आप बोल सकते हो कि if EL is equals to 1, MPL is equals to APL, which means I will write it here. If EL is equals to 1, MPL is equals to APL. That means 1% change in L will result in 1% change in Q. Okay. So in a way it implying constant returns to a variable factor. That is labor. Constant returns to labor. लेबर क्या इंडिविजुअल फैक्टर है एंड इसको क्या हो रहा है कांस्टेंट रिटर्न कि अगर आप एक यूनिट से चेंज कर रहे हो लेबर में उससे क्या हो रहा है एक यूनिट से ही चेंज आ रहा है आउटपुट में ओके दैट मींस लेबर इज एग्जिबिटिंग कांस्टेंट रिटर्न सेकंड व्हेन EL is greater than 1 MPL is greater than APL so when your MPL is greater than APL ये वाला सिनेरियो कहाँ है जहाँ पे दोनों कर्व क्या है अपवर्ड स्लोपिंग है दैट मीन्स जैसे जैसे आप लेबर का कंजम्पशन बढ़ाते जाओगे लेबर का एम्प्लॉयमेंट बढ़ाते जाओगे आपका आउटपुट जो है बढ़ेगा एट एन इंक्रीजिंग रेट okay because your MPL is greater than APL so in this case 1% change in L will result in more than 1% change in Q okay so in this scenario your marginal productivity of labor is greater than the APL third scenario when EL is lesser than 1 that means your MPL is lesser than APL so in this scenario 1% change in L will result in less than 1% change in Q that means लेबर को आप एक यूनिट से चेंज कर रहे हो लेकिन उसका इक्वल चेंज नहीं आ रहा है आउटपुट पे आउटपुट लेस देन 1 यूनिट से चेंज हो रहा है सो यू कैन से दैट हियर देयर इज अ डिक्रीजिंग रिटर्न्स टू लेबर decreasing returns to labor and ये सिनेरियो क्या बताता है लॉ लाइक इट इज बेस्ड ऑन द लॉ ऑफ मार्जिनल डिमिनिशिंग लॉ ऑफ डिमिनिशिंग मार्जिनल रिटर्न्स कि जैसे जैसे आप एक फैक्टर का एम्प्लॉयमेंट बढ़ाते जाओगे कीपिंग द अदर फैक्टर कांस्टेंट उसका जो है मार्जिनल प्रोडक्ट जो है धीरे 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 कम होता जाएगा ओके in this second one labor is having increasing returns okay, these are the three scenarios and like on the similar note we can also derive the expression for K output elasticity of labor sorry capital EK so it is like again EK is equals to the percentage change in Q as a result of percentage change in K and आप इसे एक्सपेंड करके लिखोगे तो अगेन del Q by del K by Q EK and as we know MPK is equals to del Q by del K and APK is equals to Q by K आप इसे रेसिप्रोकेट करोगे in terms of K by Q you'll get 1 by APK and you can substitute MPK and EK in this formula you'll get MPK by APK. So you'll get this formula that output elasticity with respect to capital is equals to the ratio of MPK by APK. And similarly here also you have three scenarios. AK is equals to 1. Here MPK is equals to APK. AK is greater than 1, that means MPK is greater than APK. Third scenario, AK is lesser than 1, then your MPK is lesser than APK. Okay, these are the three scenarios and आप इसको similarly ग्राफ ड्रॉ करके एक्सप्लेन कर सकते हो. ओके, इस तरीके से आपके सेम ग्राफ इस तरीके से ही ड्रॉ होंगे. यहाँ पे APL MPL है, आप इसको APK MPK कर सकते हो. ओके, सो लाइक आई होप आपको क्लियर हुआ होगा. वी आर डन विद दिस वीडियो. Thank you so much for watching our content. If you find it helpful, make sure to like, share and subscribe our channel. And if you had any queries and observations, please do let us know on our comment section. And you can also join us on our Telegram channel where we'll upload all the links of the YouTube videos and also provide the PDFs and important book notes with respect to economics. Thank you.